Hello students, let us start with chapter number 2, simple lifting machine. This chapter is for 12 to 15 marks for your final MSBT examination. In last online lecture, I have told you what is load and effort. Let us revise once again. Load, which is denoted by small w or capital W letter in English alphabet. Weight to be lifted by machine is known as load. It is also defined as resistance offered by machine, but let us simply define this load. Weight to be lifted by machine is known as load. It is denoted or represented by unit N in SI system. Effort, it is denoted by capital letter P. Force applied to lift the load, unit is Newton once again. Mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is the ratio of load lifted to the effort applied on a machine. So, mathematically MA is equal to load upon effort or W upon P. W and P both have unit N, Newton. So, MA is having no unit, it is a unitless quantity. Mechanical advantage is represented as MA. This is important quantity. Velocity ratio, it is also a ratio. Velocity ratio is defined as the ratio of distance moved by effort, which is denoted by Y, to the distance moved by load, which is denoted by X. So, mathematically VR is equal to Y upon X. Both quantities have millimeter or centimeter or meter as their unit. So, velocity ratio is unitless quantity. Now, another phenomenon, input. Input is effort into distance travelled by effort. Effort we have already seen in the introduction, which is denoted by P, and distance travelled by effort in velocity ratio we have seen. So, it is P into W, input is P into W. Output, load into distance travelled by load, it is equal to W into X. We have seen load as W in introduction and distance moved by load as X. So, output is equal to W upon X, W into X. Now, let us discuss important phenomenon of efficiency. In introduction, we have discussed that why machine is used or why simple machines are to be studied. Machine is that entity which reduces our effort to do some work. So, how much work or how much effort is saved, that is in short known as efficiency. So, what is efficiency is output upon input. Output we have discussed just now. Output is load into distance travelled by load, and input effort into distance travelled by effort. So, output upon input is nothing but W into X upon P into Y into 100. That is nothing but W upon P in numerator divided by Y upon X into denominator. But W upon P, we have seen W upon P as mechanical advantage. W upon P, see, W upon P here we have seen, that is mechanical advantage, and Y into X, Y upon X we have seen, that is velocity ratio. So, we can convert this W upon P divided by Y upon X into 100 as MA upon VR into 100. Very simple derivation for this percentage efficiency. It is known as a Greek letter or it is denoted as Greek letter eta, percentage efficiency eta is equal to output upon input, or W into X divided by P into Y, or W by P divided by Y by X, or MA upon VR into 100. So, now let us prepare a list of formulae for chapter number 2. I think at least 20 to 30 formulae are there in chapter number 2. So, let us start with mechanical advantage, velocity ratio, WP, W upon P, Y by X, efficiency, percentage efficiency, output by input, and MA upon VR into 100. So, let us make this list of formulae which will be helpful for you to solve numericals. Let us study one more concept, ideal machine. Ideal machine, friction in machine and other losses are 0. That means if the efficiency of the machine is 100%, that is when the output is equal to input, the machine is called as an ideal or perfect machine. First, remember that such machine is not in existence. This is very ideal situation because for every machine there are losses such as friction losses. So, ideal machine, a machine having 100% efficiency is known as ideal machine. That means input is equal to output, or P into Y is equal to W into X, or W upon P is equal to Y upon X, or MA is equal to VR. So, for ideal machine, MA is equal to VR. In practice, such machine is not possible because we cannot eliminate losses such as frictional losses. Always frictional resistance exists, some amount of input is utilized in overcoming the frictional losses. Therefore, the efficiency of machine is always less than 100%. No machine is in existence where the efficiency is equal to 100. So, if in numericals your answer comes out to be more than 100 or equal to 100, equal to 100 may be possible ignoring losses, but if your answer comes out to be more than 100, then 100% there is some mistake in your calculation. So, please remember, efficiency of any machine is always less than 100.